Hey, what's up everybody? This is Zach with Car Talk with Zach, and look at this 2022 Ford Expedition. But before I get into this one, I want to show you a little secret. This is not just any Ford Expedition. This is a actual Ford Expedition Limited, but it's not only that, it's a Ford Expedition with the Stealth Performance Package, and I really want to show you this thing because it's kind of a sleeper. Well, it's not even kind of a sleeper, it really is a sleeper. It's a stealth package, and they call it stealth package for a reason, because this thing, you know, other than just a couple little tricks that you might be able to pull out of the design, you would never know that this was actually a pretty fast Expedition. So let's walk around and check it out, and we'll I'll show you the inside, and then we'll go for a test drive. But right up front, you can tell, you know, that this thing's kind of aggressive looking, but it's not like SRT Jeep or, you know, like a AMG Mercedes aggressiveness. They've just got the trim blacked out. You know, you got that blacked out grille. The headlight bezels are blacked out. You know, everything that would have been chrome is now blacked out in this stealth package. It looks really good. Obviously the Expedition was redesigned in 2022 with this new front fascia. I think it looks really good. You've got these LED running lights here that run, and then you've got LED headlights, LED turn lights, LED fog lights. That's an actual real vent. You know, I'm a stickler for real airflow, and you've got that in this Expedition. But again, blacked out lettering there on the front, nice and bold looking. With this package you do get 22-inch, again blacked out with a little aluminum or chrome ring there, 22-inch rims. They look really good. You've got that red brake caliper back behind those rims. That to me is probably the only clue that this might be something a little different than a regular Explorer. That wheel package and that rear red brake caliper might be just a hue to what's under the hood, and I'll talk about that in a minute. You can see the cameras in the rear view mirror, so you've got full 360-degree camera, kind of back up so you can see the whole Expedition here. So this is not the Expedition Max, this is just the regular length Expedition, and I really dig how this thing looks. It looks really good. It looks, like I said, it looks aggressive but not over the top. As we come around the back, you've got again full LED lighting in the back, again black lettering. Anything that would have been chrome and like a King Ranch or a limited Expedition is blacked out. You got twin exhaust pipes on the right side. So it looks good. I really like it in the silver color too. There's some colors that I think would set the black trim off a little better. I think this is one, but yeah, it looks really nice. I overall really like the redesign of the Expedition. These things are very nice. I'll show you what I mean when we step inside here in a minute. So yeah, I mean, tell me what you think. Comment, tell me what you think about the redesign of the Expedition. Tell me what you think about this Stealth Performance Package. You know, I'll get into that now. So what you're getting with this Performance Package, it's not just, you know, big wheels and blacked out trim. This is actually powered by the high output twin turbocharged 3.5 liter V6 that is in the Raptor. So this is an Expedition with a Raptor engine, and that's pretty awesome. This thing pulls 440 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque, so it's plenty. The Expedition weighs about 3,500 pounds. I wish it weighed 3,500 pounds. 5,300 pounds. So it's heavy, but the power is certainly adequate. So go ahead and open the door, and we'll step inside. It does have full keyless entry, keyless go. You can lock and unlock from the door. Really nice inside. I really love the inside of this Stealth Performance Package Expedition Limited. You get these nice contoured seats with red stitching, red contrast stitching. It's all over the place. I mean, it's on the dash, it's on the steering wheel, it's everywhere. Let's step inside. You've got this massive 15.5-inch screen. And we'll go ahead and start it up and show you the start sequence here. Alright, so yeah, here's the 15.5-inch screen. It's a new car, so we haven't taken off the sticker yet. I'm not going to do that. But you can see I've reviewed the F-150 Lightning. I've reviewed the Mustang Mach-E. They both have the same screen, so it's familiar to me. If it's new to you, it might take a little getting used to, but you basically have your navigation screen on the top half, and you've got your entertainment in the middle with the climate control on the bottom. And it's you know, it's nice and responsive. Everything's you know, once you get used to it, it's where you want it to be. There are different settings that you can use. There's the camera system, and you can actually look at your sensors and different cameras and whatever you need to do. There's your, if you're backing up to a tow hitch, you can use that camera, but it's a pretty nice system. Let's see other settings. You can really configure just about anything that you want on this thing, including power running boards. You can turn those on and off. Key detection, you can turn that on and off. Rear occupant alert. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff here. Power liftgate, lighting, you know, you get the idea. But nice inside, nice infotainment. I really love the trim in here. It's like this I don't know, geometrical design, but it looks really cool. It's not trying to be fake carbon fiber, it's not trying to be wood. I just think it looks really cool. So you've got this turn dial, gear change. I don't know why I went blank there, but your different drive modes: four-wheel drive, parking assist. You've got hill descent control. You've got your trailer brake and pro trailer backup assist. And then you do have different drive modes, so it defaults to normal mode, but I'll show you, you know, I think Ford does as good a job as anybody on these digital gauge clusters. This is, you know, these are cameras or computers, so you can really design these however you want to, and I'll circle through this and you can see kind of the movies that they give you. So this is normal mode, eco mode, sport mode, and that's going to actually engage four-wheel drive. Tow, mud and ruts. You can see how the Expedition there on the movie just got muddy. I think that's awesome. Sand, you can see it spinning up sand. You know, and as we're putting it into different modes, the vehicle is calibrating to that mode. So it's all automated anymore, and we're back to normal. So very cool. Yeah, again, otherwise looking around, it's a really nice luxury full-size SUV. Full panoramic roof. I've got the shade here closed a little bit, but full panoramic roof. You've got captain seats in the second row. There is rear entertainment in the back of the front headrest, and then the third row. And that third row is really quite spacious, I will say. It's you know, you can actually get adults back there. It's not a waste of space. You know, if you don't have little kids, you can actually put adults back there. It's really nice and roomy. So, all right. Well, by the way, check out my new Larry Miller Customs hat. Thanks to Chad for hooking me up with that. Enough about the car itself. I want to take you for a spin in this thing and see if those 440 horsepowers and 510 pound-feet of torque are enough to move this big beast of an SUV. All right, so driving the Expedition Limited Stealth Performance package. So it does have a nice engine note. it's not like Raptor aggressive. I don't have adaptive dampers, and you know, I can't open the exhaust note like you can in the Raptor, but it's got a nice engine note from the inside, at least. Again, it's a lot of power, but it's a big SUV. Ride wise, it's so nice. It is very, very, very nice. Very cush, very quiet, very comfortable. It looks and feels proper. I mean, this is an expensive luxury SUV, and it feels that way. I'll lean into it here. So, yeah, it'll move. That was about 20 to 57. Yeah, I would say I've driven this thing a couple days now. It's quick. You know, it's not fast, and I talk all the time about the difference between fast and quick, and put it in sport mode here. And to me it's quick. This is a lot of weight it's got to move, but it moves it. I mean, it moves it. Maybe it's fast. I don't know. I confuse myself. That felt fast. But yeah, I mean, this thing, it hauls. I noticed the difference, you know, a really big difference between normal mode and sport mode. Normal mode's, you know, normal. The gears are shift right when they should. Everything's, you know, well calibrated. Put it in sport mode, and it without a doubt holds those gears much longer. So you're getting more RPMs out of each gear. This does have a 10-speed gear, 10-speed transmission. So a lot of gears to choose from. Yesterday, when I was driving back from work on the highway, I had it in eco mode, and even going at highway speeds, sorry, I want to get out in front of that tractor trailer. Even going at highway speeds, and getting to highway speeds, that eco mode, instead of holding the gear longer, it shifts them much shorter, much quicker. I noticed my RPMs per thousand didn't really go over about 2.1 yesterday. So really effective in keeping the RPMs low, keeping the engine, you know, relatively calm, and getting better gas mileage. But when you're in sport mode, it's not about gas mileage, it's about experience. And in fairness, you know, normal mode feels good and adequately powered. I mean, it's a good engine. It's a great engine, actually, and I love that they stuck it in the Expedition. So I reviewed it was probably a 2020 Expedition. I think it was a King Ranch a couple years ago, and it was nice, but these new ones are, you know, next level. I mean, this 15.5-inch screen, the full digital gauge cluster, everything about this is next level. The problem, I'll talk a little bit about the problem of this vehicle now, is it's expensive. It is very, very pricey. This one, fully loaded, this has everything you can get on it, stickers out at $86,000. So for $86,000, you're well into Lincoln Navigator territory. The Navigator actually has this same engine, and it's got a much nicer interior. But yeah, I don't know. You buy a Navigator because you want to cruise through town, you know, and be, you know, have massage seats, and which this doesn't have, and you want to have, you know. Here's your pre-collision assist. It does have all the safety features, but you know, the Navigator is just without question a much nicer place to be on a similar platform. But this is much more sporty. So what do you want? You know, do you want that sport feeling and that overtone of sportiness and aggressiveness, or do you want to ride around in the lap of luxury? And you know, at $86,000, not only does this compete with the Navigator, but this starts to get into really high-end, you know, real luxury SUVs. So, you know, do I think it's worth it? Probably for the right buyer. But for a lot of buyers, they're going to have to make that decision. You know, Land Rover, Mercedes, BMW, Lincoln, Ford, Genesis. There's a lot of nice vehicles you can buy. Now, none of those that I just mentioned for this price point, you know, necessarily move like the Expedition with the Stealth package. That Stealth package is $9,800, so it's you know, it's expensive, but yeah, it just depends on what you want out of your car. So, well, as always, guys, thanks for tuning in to Car Talk with Zach. If you like what you see and what you read on my website, do click subscribe so you don't miss anything that we're working on. And I appreciate you tuning in. And do comment, share. You know, let me know what you think about this thing. Would you pay $86,000 for the Expedition Limited with the Stealth Performance package? Let me know. Thanks.